0%.
Hit the music!
Pause. Button. Landscape. Home button to the right.
When have you ever played an entire song for his ring entrance? I don't know. Let's be testify. Awesome sauce! Testify!
Video player.
Hello, folks. It is your mentally undeveloped party host, Blind Adam, here with another edition of the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast for you and you and you and you and you. It is August 1st, 2015, as we are back on the scene. Due to some unfortunate circumstances beyond my control, I will probably not be at the Boston Comiccon until tomorrow, if at all. To everyone at Boston Comiccon, get to hang out with Stan Lee and Robert Lord Taylor.
What? Your camera come on? I didn't hear you.
Are the hamburgers his?
What about it? Are mine? Oh, just the one. The other two are your mother's.
Okie dokie. Only one hamburger for you. And that was BDM asking about dinner choices with the hamburgers in his house here in the Awesome Sauce Studios. as he has some hamburger goodness for dinner. And it's a nice day to be grilling hamburgers. As I take a sip of just for the taste of it. Coca-Cola Classic in his house. But, you know, I'd like to start off the show off by saying if you're up in Boston at the Boston Comic-Con, partying with Stan the Man Lee, I hope you're having an awesome sauce, testifying sweet time, and hopefully I'll get to be there tomorrow. It's all up to TJ and Money. But I'll talk to you when I'm done recording. Yeah. I would also like to extend my warmest, deepest sympathies and condolences to the Toombs family. Yesterday, we lost a legend. We lost a wrestling icon who's now up in heaven. One Roderick Toombs, aka Roddy Piper, who passed away at the age of 61. In 2005, he was diagnosed with lymphoma, Hodgkin's lymphoma, which was some kind of cancer, and his body was cancer-free, so I guess his heart just gave out. Died of cardiac arrest on Thursday, I believe, in Hot Rod. Mr. Toombs,
Screen locked.
thank you for all the memories. Thank you for all the entertainment. Thank you for being one of my first of many childhood heroes. And fans of this podcast know I have many inspirations, whether it be from comic books, movie, TV, pro wrestling. But Roddy was my first. He made being the villain cool. He was one of the greatest wrestling villains of all time, if you will. And I love you, man. He starred in two very classic cult movies. They Live, and directed by John Carpenter back in 1990. And Frogs from Hell, which was also a John Carpenter movie back in 1988. He kicked the ever-living shit out of Mr. T in WrestleMania 2 as he body slammed him to get disqualified. He was the Intercontinental Champion. He was a Tag Team Champion. He was the WCW United States Champion. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005. But Roddy, you'll be missed, you're loved, and my heart and my condolences goes out to his loved ones. And I got to meet him back at a comic book convention in New York City in 2002, back at Madison Square Garden, when there was a really cool convention at MSG, which, hey. More Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's awesome sauce. Yes, it is, as we testify. But, I kind of wish Piper made a cameo in the A-Team instead of Hogan. But then again, Hogan and Mr. T were friends. Hey man, I even remember when, Cyndi Lauper cracked the gold record over Piper's head. He had a legendary feud with Cyndi Lauper. He had a legendary feud with Mr. T. He was in 2 episodes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He was in Green Lantern Emerald Knights. I love the Hot Rod. I mean, thanks to him, he had a feud with Ted DiBiase where he got Virgil to turn face. All sorts of good shit. you know. So I have a little method to the story of getting to meet Roddy Piper back in 2002. I got to shake his hand, and the most awesome, most amazingest thing in the world was with Piper. What you saw on TV is what you got in your life. He was rowdy, he was crazy, he was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But he was a lovely man to talk to, and he was just awesome and amazing. He was just so, as another good friend of mine who passed away, Jamie D over at Comic Geek Speak, who's I know up in heaven. He used to always, and I now repeat this lesson. If you have a chance to go meet someone at a convention, you don't need to buy anything, you don't need to get anything autographed. Just go shake their hand and say thank you. Because you never know when you're going to get that opportunity again. I mean, if it costs you 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 plus bucks, then go say, let's, for example, say if you have a chance to go shake Ben Affleck's hand and say thank you. Or if you have the guts to go say, Ben Affleck, he really sucked in reindeer games. Or Affleck's the bomb in fucking Phantoms, yo. If it costs you $100, big deal. Go do it. Because you may never get that. One day you might just wake up, go on Google it, bitches, and find out that that person you wanted to meet went home, and went home to heaven. And you find out that you won't get that opportunity again. So always take the chance. Always take the opportunity. Life ain't no dress rehearsal, friends. It's all about living in the moment and having the experience and building a memory. And then I say, testify. Yeah. I tried this in take 1, so I'm going to try this now in take 2. Open YouTube.
Replay. Video. Pause and collapse. Select channel. Select search. But text field. Text field. Clear search. Voice search. Landscape. Voice search Roddy. Insertion point V. P. O. P. P. Delete. O. P.
Our phone has to pee.
App switch. Home.
Well, excuse
Swipe up
me.
with 3 fingers. Home. YouTube. Close YouTube. Portrait. Home.
Open YouTube for me.
Listen. Open YouTube for me. Tap to edit. Button. 6. Open YouTube for me. You don't seem to have an app named YouTube for.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, damn phone. Just think when you you had the answers, they changed the questions. I love Piper's Pit. One of my favorite matches with Roddy Piper of all time. And I'm really super excited for SummerSlam when his kid brother Stardust fights the Arrow himself, Stephen Amell, at SummerSlam in a few weeks. But it was WrestleMania 12. There was Roddy Piper versus Goldust in the Hollywood street fight. If you can YouTube it, it was the second greatest attraction on that particular WrestleMania, outside of the Iron Man match between Bret and Shawn. But it was just awesome sauce. You know, I also like this feud in WCW with Hulk Hogan. And of course, They Live is a classic movie. Open YouTube. But, Roddy, I do love you.
YouTube. Heading. 54% younger and hotter than search.
What was hotter? What was younger?
Text field. Voice search. Button. Voice search.
They Live.
YouTube, search, select channel, playlists, refine, result. How is mind meld different from Siri? Cortex, Morak, live 12 horas 24 dot, Morak, how is result, refine, results, heading, results, YouTube, search, tap clear, voice search, button,
The A-Team theme song.
YouTube, search, select channel, playlist, result, the A-Team full theme tune, 12 more, A-Team intro high quality, 4053, YouTube, search, select channel, playlist, result, the A-Team full theme, more, A-Team intro high quality, 4 million, video player, heading.
Is it gonna play or what, man?
Add to, button.
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
Video player, pause and collapse video. But video player, pause and collapse.
Well, pause and collapse, you jackass, clown shoe motherfucker.
Channels, playlists, button.
Yeah. Yeah. As we testify. Testify. But yeah, the A-Team is such a classic, so. You know, Mr. T, kicking ass and taking names is badass Baracus. You know, I think he went straight from Rocky 3 to the A-Team. Hulk Hogan was in both. I kind of wish that they put Piper in an episode of the A-Team instead of Hogan. And this way, we could have had Piper be a villain. And you could have had that in the feud as well, but A-Team was from 1984 to about 1980. I guess it would be 87, 88-ish, something like that. It was a BC. I did not see the movie with Leonard Neeson and Rampage Jackson. Still haven't watched it. It looks like a horrible remake. And maybe one day, I'll watch it. When I'm really drunk and stoned and I have nothing better to do. And, you know, but, it's the A-Team. The A-Team TV show is classic. If you have a chance to, pick up the box set, pick up the box set. And just so we can clarify, I meant that watching a remake that doesn't look all that great of a classic television show is the equivalent of getting drunk and or stoned out of my mind. Not that I condemn or condone such actions. as we testify.
612p, 46% battery power. Status bar
That's not
item.
good.
Swipe
That's not
down
good.
with 3 fingers to reveal the notification center.
But
Swipe up with
no.
3 fingers to reveal the control center. Double tap to scroll to top.
That's to one of the greatest wrestlers to ever have lived, Roddy Piper. So here's my glass and drink to you, my brother. Rest in peace. Now moving on, we're going to play another sound clip, and then we shall move on to the next topic.
0%. Home, portrait, clock. Photos.
Open YouTube.
Escape. Home, 0%. 5%. 10%.
Damn you up.
Aperture. YouTube. YouTube. Close YouTube. Portrait.
Open YouTube.
Home. Menu. Button. Younger and hotter. The top 10 copycat characters. More actions. 5 videos you are banned from watching. 2 million stock recommend. Younger and hotter. Search. Home. Search. Button. Text field. Voice search. Button. Voice search.
Rap Battles of History, Mr. T.
YouTube. Search. Select channel. Playlists. Refine. Result. Metro Rail System. More at the biggest scam in the history of select channels. Select search. Button. Text field. Clear. Voice search. Button. Voice search.
Rap Battles, Mr. T. Piece of shit.
Refine. Result. Mr. T versus Mr. Rogers. Epic. Landscape. Thank me. Thank the state. Home button to the left.
Can't skip this
At middle dot.
because it's all
0,
over.
12.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
More actions. Button.
Rap Battles of History. That's not a fair fight.
Nobody's gonna miss you, cause all your friends are imaginary. Hi there, neighbor. I hope you don't mind if I take my shoes off there rock and sneakers till this battle's over, so I don't get blood from your rusty face on my panty loafers. I like you just the way you are, 1 in a million, but it looks like the barber gave your head a Brazilian. I'll pay your neck, Mr. Gold Chains, you got too many. The only gold I keep is on the shelf in my onion. I teach a whole world full of children I can tell. You call yourself a thief cause you're too dumb to sell. Who you call a dumb fool? Mr. T only needs one letter. Hello? It's for you. Bill Cosby wants your sweater. You're a 40-year-old person in a dumpy-ass house. I get Hannibal, murder, hand-face to stomp you out. The only pussycat you ever seen is on Henrietta. Hey, you're Mr. McFeely, delivers a lot more than letters. So before you come to battle with your PBS crap, how about I call up CPS about them kids on your lap, fool? Watch what you say. Kids love me more than lunch. I'm not the one with my face on some whack-ass Captain Crunch. When my plan comes together, you won't even see it coming. I'll chop you into 4 black dudes and I'll remake Cool Runnings. I'll say this once, Lawrence. I hope it's understood. You right back in your band. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood.
Pause. Portrait. App switcher.
That was, is that possible? that Mr. Rogers just schooled Mr. T in a battle rap? What the fuck? What's up with that?
Stop recording 2511.
I don't understand. That was damn funny, though. Not as funny as the Donald Duck versus Mickey Mouse one, but it was still pretty sweet.
YouTube. Video player. 15%, 10%. Uploaded on September 14th. Replay. Replay. Video player. Pause and collapse video. Selected. All. Results. 5%. Mr. T versus Mr. Rogers.
You know what I'm gonna
Epic
do?
rap battles of history
You know what I'm
number
gonna do?
13.
This goes out to a former sponsor of the show.
App switcher.
No, the former official pizzeria of the Awesome Sauce podcast, Sal's Pizza Corner, 71 West Main Street, Ramsey, New Jersey, 07446 201 327 8929. Hey, Joey Slapnuts. I hope you're doing well, and I will be stopping by, maybe sometime this week, just because, just relive old times, eat some pizza, tell some jokes, smack each other around, go bang, 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 you know. Just have some good times. So, you know, it's the home of the nice slice. 201-327-8929. Joey Slapnut Sal's Pizza Corner, 71 West of Main Street. And you know what? Fuck it. This is my show. This is my world. It's, you know, how I want to play it here for you, the Awesome Sauce family. And Sal's Pizza Corner will remain one of the official pizzerias of the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast, and Joey would just have to live with it. Love you, Joey. I miss you, buddy.
YouTube. Close YouTube. YouTube. Run it. Activate. Close. Activate item.
Activate item like that.
Selected. More action. 0%. Refine. But 5%. Mr. T versus Mr. Rogers. Up 10%.
Maybe we will do this.
Switcher. Home. YouTube. Close YouTube. YouTube. Running. Portrait.
Open YouTube.
Home. Menu. Button. Younger and hotter the first. Search. Button. Text field. Voice search. Button. Voice search.
Superman versus Batman XXX.
Search. Refine. Result. Batman v Superman XXX. An Axel Brown parody official trailer. 740. Video player. Video is loading. Playing adverts. Pause. Button. Video player. Heading. Ad can now be skipped. Video play. Kill shot. Video play. Kill shot. Video player.
It looks kind of
Video
cool.
is loading. Pause. Button.
Something called Kill Shot.
I want you to remember this moment, Clark. Through all the years to come. LexCorp is not an easy place to break into. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Stay here with me and rule.
Earth is my home.
Enough!
You're kidding, right?
Damn! Awesome sauce!
Replay.
That was the Superman vs. Batman XXX porn parody done by Axel Braun, and once again, Axel just knocks it out of the fucking park.
Replay. Add to. Share. Video. Pause and collapse video.
I mean,
Back. Button.
that looks just as good as what we're going to be getting from Warner Brothers in March 2016. You know, starring Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill. I hung out there a little research on the cast, but this gives me high hopes for the Peter Pan porn parody being done by Axel Braun and Riley Steele. Because this is an idea. This is my idea. This is my bright idea of awesomeness, if you will. Why don't we, Cinescope, are you listening? No, Mr. Grimm Fairy Tales. I like to put out tits and ass variant covers every 2 seconds. You get Riley Steele. You get her up as Tinkerbell. Yeah, Tinkerbell like masturbating or something sexually. Get Riley Steele. They do a very sexy Tinkerbell variant cover for one of your Grimm Fairy Tale comics. You tie it into the Peter Pan XXX movie that's coming out in September. And you put together the Peter Pan XXX variant cover. I'd buy a truckload of them. Yes, I would. Testify.
YouTube. Heading. Search. Button. Text field. Clear search. Voice search.
Voice
Button.
search.
Voice search.
Superman Batman theme.
Refine. Result. Superman Batman theme mashup. Williams Morak Batman v Superman theme. Morak Superman Batman. Public Enemies theme. Morak Batman v Superman. Morak Hans Zimmer and John Morak. Trailer music. Morak the new Batman / Superman Adventures theme. More action. The new Batman /
Play you fuck.
More action. The new adventures of Batman / Superman. Opening theme. Set video player. Heading. Pause. Button.
Don't do that. It's weird. Doesn't look good on camera yet. Itchy, scratchy bastard. I met creams today. I'm kind of listening to Superman, Batman, the new Batman Superman Adventures theme song, which was not on the 75th anniversary of DC Comics CD. Yeah. What was not on the 75th anniversary edition of the DC Comics music DVD CD that came out 5 years ago?
Video player. Pause and collapse video. Button. Back. Button.
Man, but this is going to be the year for DC Comics in television, in movies, in straight to DVDs. You got The Killing Joke coming out. Mark Hamill's definitely looks like he's reprising the voice. You got The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow Season 4, Gotham Season 2, Supergirl, Lucifer, Superman vs. Batman in March, Suicide Squad in August. It's gonna be awesome sauce! Yes, it is. But I also want to say, if you're in the New England area and you want to meet some of your favorite people off of the animated series, August 15th, 16th, and 17th at the Connecticut Comic-Con. which is that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 15th, 16th, and 17th. Kevin Conroy, Batman himself, will be there all 3 days, signing, taking photos. I think there's going to be a Q&A going on, but it's going to be awesome and amazing, and I'm definitely going to interview Kevin for this show. And it's going to be awesome sauce. That ever guest at this awesome convention will be John Leslie Shipp, Barry Allen from the original Flash, Henry Allen from the current Flash, Adrian Pastor, Nathan Petrelli, Iron Man, Tony Stark makes a deal. He's a school exec with a heart of steel. Biatch. Greg Grunberg, Matt Parkman from Heroes and Heroes Reborn. As Heroes Reborn is starting in September on ABC. It's Stephen Gibbon, the artist of Civil War and Old Man Logan. I think I'm going to have to drop some money on a page of original art to bring to the Awesome Sauce Comics gallery when it opens. Yeah. Now that Phase 2's, I'm out of the old studio, I'm in the new studio, it's time to rectify Phase 3 as Project X. Yeah. You know, I want to give a shout out to my homeboy TJ Money. TJ Money, thank you for putting the merchandise into our storage unit. And we'll be sorting that stuff out, and we'll be doing something with it soon. I love you, TJ Money, and I thank you for all your help with the show and with everything you do for me, man. Also, I want to give a shout out to our good friend Jessica. Hey, Jess, I hope you're having an amazing day at the shore. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I love you, and I thank you for your love and support. And I also would like to thank
Screen locked.
BDM. Yo, BDM. I'm gonna go next door and talk to you in a minute or two. But yeah. At the Connecticut Comic-Con, August 15th, 16th, and 17th, I got our good friend Arlen Schumer. We'll be doing 3 lectures. On Friday, he'll be doing his Silver Age of Comics lecture. On Saturday, he'll be doing the lecture on Irish Snap. We created all the logos for all the DC comics, as well as the Roman numerals for the New York City Post Office for all us New Yorkers. The post office that's right by Port Authority and shit. And then on Sunday, he'll be doing the 75th anniversary of the Spirit. So if you're a fan of comic book history, you're a fan of Arlen, go check it out. For more information on Arlen, you can go to www.irlenschumer.com. Tell him Blind Adam sent you. Yeah, testify. But Connecticut Comic-Con is going to be awesome. Dan Jurgens, the man who killed Superman, will be there. Jim Shooter, Mike Zeck, Jim Beatty, something like that. Not Jim Beatty. The anchor too. But I'm looking forward to Mike Zeck. I may drop some more money on original art or get a sketch. Walter Louise Simonson, the Thor, X Factor, Superman creators, legendary run of Thor, legendary run of Superman will be there. The band from TV will be doing a concert that Friday night. There will be a roast of Batman that either Friday or Saturday night. Costume party. Mohican Sun, so if you want to go gamble and get some hookers and get some comics, and if I had an escort service for all the right reasons, I would, and I will have one very soon. I would say go to Mohican Sun and enjoy Connecticut Comic-Con, August 15th, 16th, and 17th. I'm going to give 5 Superman Batman comics that I think you should invest in right now. I think they are key investments with the Superman Batman hype machine that's going to go into full effect since Comic-Con. World's Finest 88 is the first meeting of Lex Luthor and the Joker. Now, what I liked about the Axel Braun parody versus the real trailer from Comic-Con with Batfleck. Can I make that an official Awesome Sauce thing? I now refer to Batman, the Batman and Batman vs Superman as Batfleck. Bat flag. Bat flag. Yeah. That's my thing now. Bat flag, bitches. That we have, because right now, as it stands, you got Lex Luthor and Superman vs. Batman, played by, Jason, I forget his fucking last name. But you got Jared Leto, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, playing the Joker in the Suicide movie. And they will probably not cross over and meet each other until whatever the sequel for Superman Batman is. Or the next, be interesting. So there'll probably be a Justice League movie as well they'll meet. I think this Jared Leto will be the Joker for the foreseeable future. But in the Poor parody, they're in there together and they're going to get in the movie at the same time. So World's Finest 88, the first meeting, I think, is a nice golden/silver age pickup. If you have the means and get the grade you can afford, Superman 76 from the Golden Age is their first meeting ever in comics. Even though they officially met in the radio show first. The Bud Collyer voiced Superman radio show of the 40s. Had 2 episodes starring Batman. And that's where they first met, before they met in the World's Fair comics in 1939, and then that spun into World's Finest. They would not share the same comic to World's Finest number 71. That's when the team was created, but they met first in comics in Superman number 76. World's Finest 321, which is the final issue of the first volume of World's Finest, is a nice cheap grab, and if you can find it. Man of Steel number 3, which is their first post-crisis meeting, and of course the influence for the whole movie, Dark Knight Returns number 4. Carrie Kelly, the female Robin from Dark Knight Returns, and Frank Miller is a genius. She's going to be in Superman vs. Batman, and her first appearance is Dark Knight Returns number 2. Basically, all the issues, or the 10th anniversary, it's going to be the 30th year anniversary in 1986 of Dark Knight Returns. So I'm sure DC, I know Frank Miller is slated to do another Dark Knight Returns style book, just like he did Batman Dark Knight Strikes Again. But Dark Knight Returns is one of the greatest comics of all motherfucking time. Had a great animated straight-to-DVD movie with Peter Weller as Batman. So I really think the Batman 612, which is part 4 of Hush, the second print sketch cover, is the way to go. There's a Dynamic Forces generally autographed version of that, is what you should really be hunting out. The European variants to Batman 619, also a great book to pimp. Yeah. As we pimplify Batman comics for you. Yeah. Any issue of Batman and Superman from like 1 to about 40. Annual 4 is also a great book because it's the first continuity appearance of Batman Beyond. Outside of these Countdown to Final Crisis number 21. But especially Superman Batman 8 through 13, which is the first 5. It's just the first Supergirl storyline, and that Supergirl is the basis for the Melissa Bino CBS TV show. That's how it rolls. The second and third prints of issue 8 is where to go on that. Sketch variants galore. That's how we say here. Always way to make the money on the comics. If anyone has a copy of Action Comics 252 that they'd like to sell, I am buying. Please email me at comicvip@gmail or hit me up at 201-675-2104. I am going to get going. I need to refuel on my Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is awesome sauce. So keep 1 foot in the gutter, 1 fist in the gold, 2 out to handle, 2 cold to hold. This is Blind Adam saying, friends don't let friends buy junk. This will always make the money, keep the pan strong, and I love you guys. Thank you for being an awesome sauce family. Good night.
Link 46 of stop recording button enter.